to do your group as well. You can do it from your phone if you want. If you wanted to be live over there as well.
Yeah. Hey, family, what's good? Peace and love to everybody out there. Look, I just wanted to come in and just have a discussion about what's going on with COVID-19, the coronavirus. I've had many calls and many messages about, people just really struggling with this thing, and they're struggling with anxiety. They're struggling with lack of focus, lack of sleep. And I just kind of want to come on and give you some accurate information and how we can fight and win against COVID-19. So before I do that, I want to give a shout out to some people, to the Love, Laugh, and Save family. I'm sure they're going to be coming in here in a minute. And just want to say hey to y'all, to my family deals group. What's good with y'all? And to the family, just to the family. I know it's a tough time right now. It's crazy right now. It's crazy right now. So those that can see me live, I want you to post your comments. Just give me some feedback as we talk. And I think I can see people. This is my first time going live on YouTube, so I'm really hype about it. On my own channel, Live with Shy. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for coming. And it's just going to be a good discussion. A really, really good discussion. So as we know that we have a lot of things that's going on in the world right now. We are really in a very chaotic state. It's just to be real with you, it's a very, very chaotic state. Many people are feeling what's really happening. There's a lot of misinformation that's been circulating around for the past few weeks. There's a lot of things that are not true, a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of things that we just don't know. We don't even know how to begin. We see the stores emptying out certain items based on what the media has said, what supposed to be experts have said. And I just think that we don't have enough information. Well, I should say accurate information to just get a piece about it, in the sense of that we can at least not lose our minds behind it, if that makes sense. So what I wanted to do is just talk about what it is. And I know we have a lot of information, a lot of different perspectives on this virus. We have a lot of different perspectives on how it started, where it started, the process of it, if it's mutating, how it's spreading, how can you get it, how can you not, who is affected by it, a lot of questions and a lot of things. So what I want to do is hopefully help ease some of the anxiety, hope to ease the fear, maybe, and hopefully give you some positive tips that you can do to help to possibly win this. We can win it. We can win it. We can get through it. It's something that we're all facing. No one is alone in this fight. We are all in this together. Okay. So with that being said, let's just go on into talking about mental wellness. This is a very, very important piece for a time right now that we are in. It is very important that we remain calm, that we remain peaceful as much as possible, so we can think logically and think clearly. We see our schools are out, colleges, as well as our elementary and high schools and our middle schools. Parents are in a position where some are not working. A lot of businesses have closed. We see businesses making adjustments to their hours of operation. We see people really concerned about their economic well-being, how we're going to afford things, how things are going to happen, all while our children are home. And that's a whole nother animal with that. But the parents are feeling the energy of some anxiety, some uncertainty. So what we're going to do, what am I going to do? How can I do this while I'm not working? How am I going to afford this? How am I going to do that? And it's really taking a toll on the parents. And if you're a single parent who's working and you're doing this by yourself, I know that it can be a very taxing time for single moms. I've been one myself, and it's very difficult when you're trying to juggle everything alone. So Kevin said that let's just get into how can we fight and win against COVID-19. As I've said before last week in our podcast, this is something that we're going to have to fight from the inside out. Okay. And this is, I'm talking about medically, I'm talking about biologically, I'm talking about with our body. We're going to have to fight this thing from the inside out. Okay. This virus, it's been said that it's airborne at this point, meaning there's particles in the air once it's released, and it can stay in the air. I don't know how long, X amount of time. And if you are in contact with the particles, then you have a chance that you have contracted the virus. Well, and once the virus gets in, coming through the nose, and if it's not killed from there, it then travels to the lungs. And that's how we start to have issues. Okay. So having said all of that, let's talk about how we can fight COVID-19, coronavirus, from the inside out. All right. So first thing is we have to understand that a virus cannot stay in the heat. So I don't know. I'm not sure about this 18 months that's been put out here. I'm not really sure about if that's even, something that the scientists have said or they're thinking, because it seems to me that it's happening too fast for everybody to have any accurate, concrete information about how this thing is going or how it's going to go. We understand how it spreads now. So they just trying to see how long, how we can, what it's going to do, pretty much, what it's going to do, how it's contracted, what it's going to do. And that's very, very important for us to know how it happens. Now, from the inside out, it is very important that we take care of our immune system. Okay. Your immune system is in place to help fight anything that comes in that is not supposed to be in there. There are many viruses in this world that we contract that we may not ever have symptoms to because of our beautiful immune system that is comprised of cells, red cells, white cells, that gets in there and attacks and get rid of it. And we never even know that we even had it. That's the beauty of the immune system. It is very important that we keep that strong. Especially now, it's very important to keep it strong. Okay. So what we want to do is talk about how can we keep our immune system strong. All right. That's what we're going to discuss right now. And I'm going to talk about it from I'm going to discuss it from a holistic standpoint, as well as things that people can do if you're not so much on the holistic way. But this is going to have to be done from the inside out, family. From the inside out. Okay. So let's talk about first what we can do is get clean. All right. When I say get clean, I mean detox. All right. We normally don't eat correctly like we should on a regular basis, especially our millennials. They love fast food, a lot of processed food, a lot of frozen boxed food. They do it. If it's quick and convenient, they're eating it. And I understand that most households, if you, again, single mom trying to make this thing happen, this is probably a way of life for us as well. So what I want to encourage you is to maybe take a minute and let's start to get clean from your children, from you and your children. Get clean. Now, there are many ways that you can get clean. The first thing I would do is to do what we call a detox. Detoxing is putting natural things in the body, or just, say foods that will help clean out the systems. That's every system, all right? And a lot of things start in the gut. A lot of diseases start in the gut, and we can clean our colon to get rid of things that have maybe been sitting for a while, because the colon can hold maybe up to 20 pounds and of stuff. I'm not going to be graphic, but if you know the function of the colon, you know what can sit in there. And so what you want to do is get clean, all right? And I have some things here today, and then I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? So first thing is, this is something that I use, is there's a product, and this is called, and I can't flip the camera, but I can put this in the comments maybe. Super Colon Cleanse. All right. And how it comes is in a scoop. And you just do one scoop and you put it in your juice. It's better with cranberry juice, honestly. And just a scoop of this in a glass and drink it. Okay. And it has the things in it that will help the digestive system. And this is promoting digestive health. And it really does a good cleansing, a really, really good cleansing. Drink plenty of water with it once you take it, and you will start to see movement within 6 to 12 hours. So I suggest do it when you're going to be home and not out and about too much. If you're going to be out, maybe you get back within that time frame. So when it starts to move, you will be able to handle that. Okay. So handling it is not uncontrollable. You can control it. So it's not running just continuously like you don't have any control, but you will feel when it begins to work. All right. This right here. Another thing that you can take is, it's called Cascara Sangrata. It too works on your digestive, and you can take this at bedtime as needed. And again, you're gonna want to be home when you do this. Okay, this is gonna really, really help start cleaning that out. Okay, Cascara Sangrata. And this is the Super Colon Cleanse. All right, that's where we can start. I suggest starting with that because that way we can just start to and these things that's in it, like senna, celery seeds, buckhorn bark, peppermint leaf, fennel seeds. These things really help kind of scrape the colon a little bit, breaks down the things that's on the walls of the colon, and begins to let you easily expel. It gets come out on out, okay? And I use cranberry juice because it kind of disguises the taste a little bit. And so just you can use cranberry juice. You can use any juice that you prefer. No sodas, nothing carbonated. Regular fruit juice is fine. Also, if you make smoothies, you can put a scoop in your smoothie, your fruit smoothies. That'll be fine. These come in a capsule. All right, these are vegan capsules, and did you know that most capsules that you take are made with pork? These are not. These are vegan capsules. So now you can take them in the capsule, or if you get these, you can break the capsule open if you don't want to put the capsule in your mouth, and put it in your smoothie or juice, whatever, what have you. So starting with that, that's what we can do, okay? So we're starting to fight by doing a detox. You can do detoxes for however many days you want, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. It's totally up to you. There is a plethora of things that you can go online to do. There are, just Google detoxing, and you will find a lot of programs that you can do with lists of things that you can do, however long you want to do it. You can Google 2-day cleanse, 5-day cleanse, or whatever, or detox, and you can do it that way. There are plenty of free information on that, using fruits, vegetables, and nuts and seeds along with your supplements to get started on the detox. Okay. Or the next thing we can do is teas. Okay. We can do a get clean tea. We were doing this at one point. And it's a set of teas, and it's one for the AM all day and your PM. And you take these things, and they have a lot of things in them. So your AM, the one at the top here, it's a morning tea with cucumber dandelion leaves. It releases toxins plus cool peppermint, tangy lemon for refreshing mind, body lift. So that's your AM. Your all day for detoxing would be the rooibos, milk thistle, dandelion, burdock roots with warm flavors of almond and sweet vanilla. That's what you have midday for your all day. And then for bedtime, it has ginger to kind of heat up the digestive fires. And it has schizandra berries and alma. So this is a really good thing for at nighttime. Okay, so you can do these. You can get these at your local Whole Food. We ordered this from Republic of Tea, and we did have an Earth Fair, but it's now closed. But you can get it from there as well. Okay, so these things are things that you can do to start doing a detox process to start getting clean, okay, and helping the immune. When this is not healthy, your immune is not boosted to the highest or to its fullest potential, okay? It's not. Next thing we can talk about to boost, to do a detox would be your fruits, your strawberries, bananas, peaches, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries. Your blueberries are really, really good. Those are as an antioxidant, helps fight cancer. Strawberries does as well. These are things you can do. Put kale. Okay, kale is an awesome source. It serves as a leafy green vegetable full of iron, full of a lot of other minerals that you need, and spinach or watercress also. So you can do those in a smoothie. Do these things and you will feel a great difference. Huge difference you can start to feel. Okay, so all right, so let's talk about immune system boosting. Okay, let's talk about that. To boost your immune system, we of course the good old vitamin C, and that you can get in the tablet. You can get them in tablets. They have a liquid form. They have powder form. You can really get what you need. Depending, whatever store you want to go to, you can definitely get it. All right. So vitamin C is a good immune system booster. We really want to do this. Okay. Another thing we take for immune health is zinc. Okay. Get your zinc. Get your zinc. All right. Selenium is another one. I don't have the bottles. What I get my selenium through Brazil nuts. Okay. Brazil nuts has the highest content of selenium, and 3 a day is what you can take. And did you know that 3 of these a day will keep breast cancer away, ladies? Well, and men too. Men do get breast cancer. 3 Brazil nuts a day. They're big. And there are many ways you can do it. You can crunch them up, put them in a salad. You can put them in your smoothie. Just eat them. You can do all of that. Okay? That's what you can do. That's what you can do. All right? For selenium. Also magnesium. Okay? Magnesium is another thing you can take to aid in boosting your immune system. Okay? Magnesium. It is super important that we take these things to help us fight against COVID-19, the coronavirus. Okay. All right. So now that we're going to be, now I'll post a video of, I think it's called, it was a video. Young lady was doing a live about the military is now coming in up into the DC, Maryland area. And it was at the FedEx field. And there seems to be that it's something going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's something going on that we really need to pay attention to. Really need to pay attention to. A lot of places are closing. A lot of places are shutting it down, and all to help not spread this disease any further, or as less as possible. By being airborne, I mean, it's almost, I don't want to make it any scarier than it seems to be, but we may have it. We really may. We may have it. And if we do, then I'm giving you things now where we can combat this and fight this, okay? Keep your immune system boosted, and the body will do the rest. I promise it will do the rest. Now that we know that the virus attacks the lungs, I want to give you something else that you can take that will help this, okay? This stuff right here. We take it in this house. We use this for respiratory issues that may come with allergies, which is, we are now in the seasonal allergy season. We are, whenever you have maybe some congestion, chest congestion, elderberry is your friend. We live by it here. We take it here, and I just got my shipment in today. Okay, I got 250 bags right there, and we ready over here. We strapped and ready over here. So I recommend you getting you some, and this is the brand. It's called Republic of Tea. I wish I could turn this camera so you can look at it correctly. It's called Republic of Tea. If anybody's in the comments, can you just please put in the comments therepublicoftea.com. This is the website. You can get it. They'll ship it to you. Very reasonable. And when I got it today, I told my daughter how much this was, like $63. She was like, "Oh my God, $63!" I said, "Well, it's saving us $400 doctor visit. How about that? Times 4. We'll pay the $63. So this is what we take for any respiratory issues, any congestion, allergies, a cold coming, you think you may have bronchial issues. This right here will help you with that, okay? And this is, they call it the magical elderberry. I think it's great. I would say that it's magical. It has a blend of red rooibos base for a double dose of delicious defense. So inside of the bag, it's a tea bag. You get the rooibos, you get elderberry, you get hibiscus, you get and grape flavor and the elderberry flavor. So you're getting what you need to combat any respiratory issues that may arise as a result of COVID-19 or anything that could cause respiratory issues. Now let's talk about what can cause that, okay? Because it's very important to know how you cannot get it now, or what aids in having some congestion and things like that. All this stuff really forms from mucus. Okay, and mucus in the body will cause havoc, wreak havoc, and cause issues inside. When you have a lot of dairy, when you eat a lot of red meat, cheese, milk, those are mucus forming foods. Okay, and when you have the problem of just have like a drainage, it feels like that in your throat. Sodas causes mucus. If you ever drink a soda and then you feel like you have like a rumble in your throat and you try to, clear it, and you can feel like a rattle, that's the mucus that forms very quickly after drinking a carbonated drink such as sodas. All right. So mucus is not your friend, and you don't want it to form a lot of it in the body. All right. Mucus can block memory. It can aid or distract you from, just things you just haven't, like, call them brain farts. That can be a sign of too much mucus in the body. Joint pain. You can have aches. in places, especially your joints. And that can be too much mucus. When you have a runny nose, that's the mucus coming out. When you have what they call it cold in your eyes, that's a form of mucus. So when you start to do this detox and doing these things that I've shown you, minus the dairy, minus the meat products or animal products, you will begin to see mucus come out. And I'm telling you what I know because it happened to me. When we did a 30-day raw, meaning we ate raw, no cooked food for 30 days, mucus was coming out everywhere it could. And I won't get graphic, but it did. And strings of it. It was like, oh my God. I mean, it was good, but it was something I never seen before. Like, wow, this is crazy. So when you have an overly amount of mucus, you're going to have issues. Okay. You can have a lot of issues. Okay. So mucus is what we want to get rid of. The detox I just told you about will help you with that. It'll help you get rid of mucus. You will detox. You will get rid of old built up things in places that should not, should be gone. It'll help you get rid of it. And these two powerhouses right here will get that immune system built up. So, and also with your magnesium, there's in your other minerals. Okay, so that is something that you want to do. Detox, minus your dairy, cut back on your meat, especially the red and the pork. Should leave pork alone altogether, but hey, I understand. So we want to make sure that we just make sure that we take care of ourselves. This is how we're going to fight and win against COVID-19. We're going to have to fight and from the inside out. All right. Now, from an herbal standpoint, things that you can also do to help with this, because it's a total body thing. We're dealing with the lungs because that's where the virus goes, but will be a total body cleanse, a total body detox, a total body getting clean so we can fight against COVID-19. That is the thing we're going to do. Okay. One of these things that I had that we talked about in here was fennel seeds. Okay. Fennel, these are the fennel seeds right here. They look like little pellets. Okay, that's your fennel seeds. Bladderwrack, this is a really, really good thing. So it looks like this is probably not grounded, but this has been kind of chopped up a little bit. But this is what they call bladderwrack. Okay, and turmeric. I know you all have heard of the power turmeric has. This is turmeric, and turmeric is an ancient spice that really helps with any type of inflammation. If you're having swelling in your legs, swelling in your feet, swelling in your joints, or swelling off, turmeric is great for inflammation. Now, let's talk about that for a minute, because a lot of pain that we go through is from inflammation. And where does inflammation come from? Processed foods, dairy, meat products, which builds mucus, and it can cause pain. So, you just could be going about your business and you might have a pain just out of nowhere, probably over mucus. And this is really, really good for it. It is turmeric. I know you've heard of it. Okay, so that's some of the things that I take. All right, so next thing is good, because iron is a very, very powerful thing, and it's so much essential to the body, because iron carries oxygen to all the organs, all the systems of the body. So if you're having anemia, like I suffer from, then you really need to make sure that you carry your iron, because if you don't, that's another thing that will decrease your immune, is being anemic. Okay, you need the blood to carry oxygen throughout the entire body. And when that doesn't happen, you're going to have problems. Swelling again, shortness of breath, with anemia, very fatigued, tired, ice. When you want ice, like I do, I can eat it by the bag. That's a sign of being anemic, and you want to get that under control. I'm telling you, so if you're always kind of cold, and no matter what, you need to get your hemoglobin checked, and you want to make sure you do that. To combat that, you want to make sure that you're taking a plant-based iron. Now, How it is plant-based iron? That is in your green leafy vegetables. Okay? Green leafy vegetables. So, with that being said, you want to eat collards. Eat your collards. Collard greens are a great source of iron. It's your leafies, which helps to resolve blood clots if you're having those things. And all these things are helping the immune as well, okay? Because the body is going to be running at its full potential. No deficiencies in these areas. It's going to be able to be like it needs to be. It's just like putting gas in your car. You do not put diesel in an unleaded tank. No, we don't. If you do, say bye to the engine because it's not going to work correctly. It might run that day, but I'm telling you now, it's not, because that's not what it's designed for. Okay, if it's not designed for diesel, I wouldn't put it in there if I was you. Same thing with the body. If the body does not, if it's not nutrients for the body, let's not put it in there. Okay, so we have our collards. All right. Well, our other thing for vitamin C is our apples. Apples are full of vitamin C, full of fiber. Fiber is another thing that will help you stay regular. So you want to make sure you're eating that. All right. Next thing I have is cabbage. Cabbage. This one is very leafy, which is why I like that. All right. So cabbage is another one. Helps you with your blood circulation and helps you with your anemia as well. Eat green leafy vegetables, keeping your arteries open, keeping the blood flowing like it should, and it will help you with your hemoglobin. Absolutely. All right. Another thing, spinach. Spinach is another one. That's a green leafy vegetable that helps you. That helps with your blood circulation and your iron. So, and there's another thing I mentioned is watercress. Now, we don't talk about watercress much over here, but it's a great vegetable, and it's leafy, and it's in the spinach. Well, I should say spinach is in the watercress family, because watercress is what you really, really want. And it looks like baby spinach. It looks just like baby spinach, but it is called watercress. And this is a very good source of iron, okay? Very good source for blood circulation, so your blood can flow the way it needs to flow, so it doesn't clot and causes swelling and all that good stuff. I'm telling you what I know, okay? So that's what we want to do with that. Now, another immune system booster, if you just got to do it this way, I recommend this for children. This emergency is full and power packed with magnesium, phosphorus, calcium, vitamin B, niacin, riboflavin, potassium. This is a powerhouse right here. You want this. It comes in packets, and you can put them in your juice, and you just drink it. Okay, right here. So when I went out to the store, the stores are really scarce. But I tell you what, those vitamins and your minerals were all stocked fully. So stop by, get you some vitamin. Your emergency, they have different flavors. This one is acaberry, blueberry. They have orange. I think they have like a kiwi and a pomegranate and some other flavors. Okay. This right here, they won't sell. Buy one, get one free. It'll save you hundreds of dollars to the doctor, which we can't even go right now because if you're not having symptoms of COVID-19, you're not even going to be seen. It's crazy out here. All right, so I just want to go over those things of tips on how you can fight and you can win with COVID-19. All right, so also let's talk about other foods that we can eat. Now, we're about to be quarantined, I believe, meaning that we're going to not be able to go out, not going to be able to be amongst the public a lot, and you're going to need to have some things in your house. Now, I know that this is going to be a challenge for some because we are going to be wanting snacks and eat. When we get bored, we eat. We get nervous, we eat. We get anxious, we eat. When we get overwhelmed, we eat. When we just can't focus, we eat. When we're just having just not so much of a good day, hormones are crazy, we eat. We eat, we eat, we eat. So what I wanted to do is just show you some things that you can do to eat good food while we are quarantined and while we're bored. This is a good source right here of iron. This is a good source of iron. This is your black beans. This is a really, really good source. Put some onions in here. Put some turmeric or some cumin in them, and some pepper right here. And then get you some brown rice. Brown rice, honey. Brown rice, and you will be good. Beans and rice. Beans and rice. You'll be full, and you'll be, and you're getting some nutrients that you need. Okay. So another thing I want to tell you about the body. Now, this right here is a powerhouse right here. Baby, listen. Taking this stuff right here will definitely give you 92 of the 102 minerals that the body needs. I'm telling you now, it works. It works. It works. Now, it is a fishy thing. It's fishy because it comes from the sea, but you can capsule it. Okay, you can capsule it. I use these capsules right here. They're vegan or vegetarian, and I have some made up right here already. So we take these, mini kids, we take this right here. Sea moss. Sea moss is a really, really great source to get all your minerals that the body really needs, okay? Sea moss. And you can get it like this, which is grounded in a powder. I do it. I capsule it so I can handle it because it's a lot to take in. But it's a very good source, and it can really, really help. Okay. All right. So now those are things you can eat. Those are things you can take that helps the immune system boost to its fullest potential and capacity to help us fight and win against COVID-19. I'm telling you now, you won't be sorry. If you heed by this, you can boost your immune system, and hopefully, well, we know what to fight against it because the body will have what it needs to run and do its job. All systems can do its job. Boom. So with that, we know that we can take these things and everything will be good. So once again, just a pause right there. Thank y'all for coming. I can't see who is here, but I see a couple people in the room. That's great. I hope you take this information. Subscribe to this channel. You can share and hit your notifications. And when I do come on, hit that good bell. And when I come on, you'll know what I'm talking about because I will be doing more lives, especially if we get quarantined and I got to stay in this house. Those that know me know I need to be out hearing the birds, hearing something. Woo! And this COVID thing is crucial. But so we'll be doing more things and tips and things like that. And if you have any questions, y'all know how to get a hold of me. On Facebook, Sharice Peebles. You can message me. You can put things in the comments. I will read them. And y'all, though most people have my number, you can get to me. You can send me questions and things like that, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. So now, let's talk about mental health. How we can combat and win against COVID-19 mentally. Because see, this is what it's going to take, okay? It's going to take us being able to really think about this thing clearly enough to make great decisions about how we're going to combat it, okay? How we're going to fight it, all right? I'm hearing I can't sleep, I can't focus, a panic. I hear panic in people's voices. I hear being overwhelmed. I hear the anxiety that people have. And some people are really having a hard time with this. They really, really are. And it is scary. Their feelings are very valid. And I just want to bring some light to this, and I want to bring some peace to this to help you and give you some tips to help you kind of relax, because all you can do is what you can do. What you don't have control over, you can't do anything about that. But what the things that you do have control over, master that. Okay. So in the midst of COVID-19 and this coronavirus, we can definitely control how we think about it. We can control how we respond. We can control what we do and not do. We can control who we're around and who we're not around. And it's very important that we keep positivity around at all times. That is very, very important that you do. And we have to think about the move that we need to make if necessary. So now we're talking about being quarantined. This is the next move. So we should be thinking about making sure that we have everything that we need for our families in-house. We need to make sure that we have all of our necessities. I know toilet paper is like a commodity right now. And no stores that I've seen, I've been out pretty much every day, has it available. And when they do get it, they're limiting how many you can get, how many packs of toilet paper that you can get, how many bottles of sanitizer you can get, how many bottles or canisters of Lysol or Clorox that you can get. They are limiting this. And I understand why. So enough can be given to people, because the panic causes people to respond and get it all, buy it up, So I don't understand the toilet paper deal yet, but that's pretty much what is gone, and that's what continues to go. But we just need to make sure that we're able to get and have everything that we need for however long this quarantine is going to be. Okay. As far as your children are concerned, you want to make sure that we keep our panic and anxiety levels to a minimum, because believe it or not, the energy that you exert, your children will feel it as well. So when you started seeing them being or doing other things, that they don't normally do, it could just be the result of the energy that they're feeling, that you are exerting from panicking, you're anxious, you're nervous, or whatever emotions that you may be feeling at the time, that we really need to just relax, try to calm down. Now I'm going to give you some tips on ways to de-stress, okay? Because stress really weakens the immune system, okay? It will weaken it. And so what you want to do is do things to help you de-stress. And I can't say it enough. Try to de-stress. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, but I'm telling you now that you can do this, okay? So that's what we want to do. Tips on how to de-stress, all right? Tips on how to de-stress. Music is a good way to de-stress, okay? If you like rain, if you like water, such as myself, then you can get that. Apple Music has it, YouTube has it. If you have any other Spotify, whatever other music outlets that you may have, subscribe. Some of it is free. You can listen to this for free and de-stress. Just take a minute, get quiet, put the music in there, and just de-stress. Another thing, these are going to be healthy ways to de-stress, okay? Another thing to do is how you think. What kind of thoughts do you have? Okay? You're going to have to sometimes force, in times like this, scary times like this, to have pleasant thoughts. How can I get pleasant thoughts in a crazy time? Well, you can read things that are positive. You can, like I said, I like comedy. We have like Hulu and all these other things that we can look at a comedy show. Take a walk, okay? If you can, because I know things about to be shut down or whatever. But you can do that. Take a walk, do some deep breathing techniques where you sit, crisscross applesauce, hands on your knees in a resting position like this, and just breathe in deeply and out slowly, and just listen to your heartbeat. Getting one and getting centered with yourself is a way to start to de-stress. Getting quiet, deep breathing, have music that soothes you, excuse me, and it'll help you de-stress, okay? And you can do this for the family. It doesn't have to just be you, because I understand that, oh, excuse me, y'all. I understand that, the kids are going to be around and they're feeling everything, but get the family involved where we all sit and have what we call quiet time, okay? And quiet time for you, mom and dad, can be the deep breathing, having some music. Kids can teach them how to do that as well. They're smaller kids, have them sit with a toy or a book, and no running, no jumping, no nothing, and just get a quiet time, designate a quiet time for however many long they can stand it, or how many minutes you set to get some quiet and de-stress. All right, that's something you can do. Hot baths. Maybe put some lavender essential oils in your bath. That's very calming and relaxing. Chamomile also you can put in there. That's relaxing. Put some soft music on while you're in the tub, or just a hot bath. No disturbances to de-stress. Okay, as hot as you can stand it and de-stress. That's how we can do this. Okay. So some of these things, because of the level that we're at right now, it's going to have to be forced. You're going to have to say and tell yourself, this is my time to chill. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. You do what you have to do to get yourself in a calm state. You have to do that. Okay, and try your best not to be so aggravated and agitated. I know the children are home all day now. I know it's hard to get things done because we don't know how this is going to go. If we're going to have to be quarantined, how long we're going to have to be. We're going to have to come up with strategies and ways to keep these kids busy and keep you sane. I totally understand. Totally understand. But your mental health is very, very important. It's very important that we deal with that daily, okay? Stop watching the news. Cut it off. It's too much. It's depressing. I understand. That builds your anxiety. That puts the stress on. And so we wanted to just cut that out. Something soft and calm, whatever you like, and do that. Whatever calms you, whatever makes you at peace, get to a place of that every single day. All right? So we need to do some cleaning. Do some decluttering. Clutter brings on stress. Declutter. Take that time, get your children involved, and y'all get to cleaning things out, moving things around, redo the closet, move the furniture around. You got to wear your children out. Depending on their ages, get them worn out, okay? And they'll be better. They'll sleep better. They'll want to take a nap, and then one do don't work, they'll cooperate with you, okay? That's something else you can do in your home. Make sure you can declutter, get things cleaned out. That's something you can do. Get your mind off things, okay? If that's what you like to do. Some people like to clean. Sometimes cleaning is their outlet. That gives them, helps them calm down. They start wiping stuff and moving around, Do whatever it takes for you to get to that peaceful place and that peaceful level, okay? Dealing with anxiety. Some people are on medication for this kind of stuff to keep their brain at stressing through anxiety. Things, make you nervous and anxious, about certain things. And you have a right to be at this time. You really, really do. But I just want to encourage you to try to really keep that under some type of control. Like, again, your home will feel it. That's the energy you exert. Everybody around you will feel it, and they will respond accordingly. And then it just leads to other things that won't be pretty in your home, and you just want to do it. So when you're getting anxious, if you're on medications, make sure you have that. I suggest that you get medications if you can. I know it's tough right now. you can't even get, if it ain't 30 days old, it's hard. But maybe they will at least maybe get you some to where you can get your medicines maybe an extra month refill before or if the quarantine happens. Because I know that about that to people. And let me share something else with you about this thing. What's going on, we don't have the control over, but we can control what we do. I say that because I don't want you to feel helpless and hopeless, because you're not. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. But what you can do is try to maintain some sense of level-headedness by de-stressing, okay? Being able to think clearly on what your next move will be. Making sure your family have everything they need so you don't heighten that anxiety by not having or running out. And that can bring on a whole nother, bring that stress back up, bring that nervousness back up. So you want to make sure you do all that you can to chill, okay? It's going to be okay. Relax, calm. It's going to be okay. Okay? That's what we're going to do. All right, listen, I'm about up on my time. I said an hour, I'm about done. But I just want to encourage everybody to just keep your head up. I want to encourage everybody to stay positive. I want to encourage everybody to get clean. I want you to boost that immune system, get your zinc, get your vitamin C. Do your detox, get your teas, handle your lungs, take care of yourself. And remember, only you can control what you do and how you respond to all this stuff. So I want you to just say, I love you. I want you to be strong. I want you to take care of yourself, take care of others. I know that we are trying to just make sure that we do this social distancing. I think it's necessary, but check on your elderly, okay? If you have elderly people in your neighborhood, go check on them. See if they have anything they may need, toilet paper, essentials, enough food, their medications. They may not be able to drive. And it's really critical for the elderly because they are the population that's most subject to this virus that if they do get it, it can really hurt them, okay? And most of them can be fatal. So we're going to do our due diligence to look after them and go see if they need anything. Make sure you can do that, okay? Help them out. So as I close this live, just know that we're going to be okay. We're going to get through this together. And if you take the proper steps and do what you can do to keep your body ready to fight, keep your mind ready to fight. And when I say fight, I mean staying calm so you can think rationally. And based on what's happening, what's your next move so you and your family can survive? That's being calm. And this is how we're going to fight COVID-19. And this is how we will win. If you have any questions or concerns, you know how to reach me. Please hit that subscribe button. You can share this video. I'm going to be coming back again with more things to talk about as things progress. So be sweet, be kind, y'all. It's a tough time. People are anxious and panicky. I've seen people just really not having good days. The workers, the nurses, the doctors working overtime to help people as much as possible. It's crazy. It is a crazy time. It's a very interesting time that we're living in. And y'all, just love will win. Love will conquer and love will win. Just stay positive, stay calm, and we're going to get through this together. Signing off, you're live with Shy. Peace and love, family. I'll see you soon.